I still see your face sometimes in men that would never want to do harm to me. I see you in them, and I see darkness, and I see pain everywhere, and I hate you for ruining what I could have been and my childhood, and teaching me that every time I am vulnerable, the people that you love the most are going to betray you. And it is going to hurt for a very, very long time. Am I okay now? Yes, I'm okay. I am human. I have very dark feelings sometimes because I've been through a lot, and that's okay, and it is what it is. And I don't think that I'm a victim. I think I'm a human being. I think I'm just a girl in the world trying to figure out what job I want to do and what kind of man I want to love, or woman, or I don't know. Or if I deserve that, or if someone's going to love me, because I'm a little crazy, but I think in good ways, and I hope in kind ways, and I hope that you know that when I say that I love you guys, I really, really, really mean it, because for a very long time I was alone in the dark, and I would sleep in my closet as a kid because it felt safe, and cover myself in stuffed animals and say, one day you're gonna have friends, you're gonna have friends, you're gonna have friends, it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be okay. And I waited a very long time to have friends, so if I care about you a little too much, and if I overwhelm you with love, it's just because I sincerely mean it, even when it doesn't really seem like it, because I'm staying at home reading 20 books and writing really annoying Facebook statuses. Because sometimes it's hard for me to leave the house, and sometimes it's hard for me to talk to people. And I'm starting to think that that's just who I am, and maybe it's only because I was sexually abused for many years, or because mental illness runs in my family, or because my dad didn't love me in the way I needed, or my mom was a bitch. And I'm starting to think there's not one reason. And I'm just a bit of a introverted extrovert, if you want to call it that. So tonight I wanted to share something a little more lighthearted, because I know I've been sharing a lot of dark, but a lot of good, but a lot of dark. And yes, I'm okay. I'm not addicted to meth or alcohol or an sundry amount of insane things. I stayed at home tonight and I looked at pictures of my parents and my grandparents and of myself, and I said, wow, like, I was once this little innocent baby. If I just gotten what I really needed, maybe I wouldn't have been such insane lunatic bitch for a lot of my life. But I'm here now and I'm doing the best that I can. So here's this letter dated March 6, 1997, Raymore, Saskatchewan. Dear Marisha, thank you very much for the letter I received from you. I hope this letter finds all your family fine. I guess your mother and father are busy most of the time. Grandmother and myself are fine. We are getting old, so we don't do much work. At least I don't. Mother has to do the housework. I help her to do the work. We go to the hall sometimes to play cards with our friends. Sometimes our friends come to our place to visit us. Mother does most of the housework. Sometimes I help her. I love Mother, so I don't want her to do much work. The weather has been pretty good, so it should be spring soon. Thank you for writing. Maybe you can write again. Love to all your family from Grandma and Grandpa. I never met this man in real life. I was born in Nova Scotia, and they were in Saskatchewan, and they were dirt poor, and I mean dirt poor. They had 12 kids and I don't know how many hundreds of acres, and each other and God, and that's all they had. 12 kids and God, and some acres to feed these people. And I was in Nova Scotia, and my parents were, yes, very, very busy in every way you could imagine. Dear Grandpa, I hope you and Grandmother are resting fine in heaven. You worked harder than I will ever work in my entire life. Every day, without much thanks and little complaint. And you taught me what love is, what simple, pure, good love is. And I'm starting to think that I could have that. And I'm so happy that you wrote me this letter. And I'm really, really sad that I never knew you in real life. And I just wanted to tell you, and everyone, of course, that I'm writing again. And tomorrow I think I'm going to write to my brother, Leaf. I haven't spoken to him in many years, and he's caused me a lot of pain, as brothers do. Too often, but sisters are a pain too. We're all a pain. Because for a long time I thought I didn't have a family, and I hated them, and I fucking hated them, and I mean I hated them. And now I'm learning that hate only hurts, and family is important, and forgiveness is too. So I just wanted to tell you guys that, and I know reading is annoying sometimes, and it's just easier to watch. And I'm okay. I have a lot of feelings, yes, and they're sometimes annoying for not just you, but me. And so don't worry too much about me. I stayed home tonight and I looked at pictures of my dad and my mom, and when they were happy and when they looked very unhappy. And I looked at pictures of my brother and my grandparents and everyone and said, wow, I come from something good, not something evil. And they're not bad people. They're just human too. Thank you.